Hi everyone, welcome to Water Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not either any of these blokes. In fact, I don't think I feature in any replays. In today's video, it's Saturday and that means it's an extravaganza. And if I look a little bit more relaxed than normal, it's probably because by the time this video comes out, in fact, exactly when this video comes out, I'll be halfway through my 2-week break. That's right, being away for 2 weeks. Sunny Fiji, that's where we're having our holiday this year. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. I can't wait for it, but of course by the time this video is up, I won't be waiting for it. It'll be happening. Today's video is a 4 ace tanker replay video. It's an extravaganza. That's right, a tier 8 extravaganza. I think it's 2 premiums and 2 normal tanks, but don't quote me on that because look, sometimes I get these things wrong. Now, I promise I won't go on too much about the $1,000 giveaway that might be coming up soon, as long as we get the followers and the subscribers and all that kind of... 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, 1,000 followers on Twitch. All right, that's it. That's all. I won't go on about it anymore. Every Friday I've been plugging it, and I probably shouldn't be plugging it on a Saturday either. We're starting up with my old mate Tommy. Thomark from WOT University. Tommy has been doing some wonderful things with his old mate Ravi and his friends at WOT University Clan, teaching new players and old players alike. I try to join in their training sessions when I can. When I'm not working, one of the things about being a shift worker, sometimes you can't make plans on Sunday evenings, but Sundays and Wednesdays they do training sessions at WOT University Clan. Great bunch of people. It doesn't matter what your skill level is. There's something there for everyone, I reckon, anyway. Anyway, Tommy's in the Somua SM, the Somua SM Tier 8 Premium French heavy tank. No idea where that shot went to. It's a 5-shot auto-loading heavy tank. Now, heavy... It's French. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, it's French. It's not really going to be heavy, Stewie, is it? Well, it does have a little bit of armour. He's already blocked 250 hit points. So he blocked a shot from the T-34-100. It's a 5-shot auto-loading heavy tank. That's a 100mm gun, 300 alpha damage, 232 penetration with standard rounds. Premium rounds give you 263 millimeters of penetration. Now, this is a tank that I used to use a little bit in front lines. You do see a little bit in Tier 8 clan wars and competitive gameplay as well. Its clip potential is fantastic. 300 alpha damage, that's 1,500. Yep, 1,500 hit points of potential clip damage if you can get a clip off into the enemy, which is pretty handy indeed. And the reload time isn't too much. I probably should have paid a little bit more attention about how long it was taking him to reload. It does have a reload, does have a bit of a reload, so he copped a little bit of damage there, but he has been pumping out the shots into these tanks. He knows to hold his shot too, Thomark. He's no dummy. He knows how to play this game, and that's why he's a very good teacher at WOT University. Puts his last shot into the 112 and then reverses up. 1,826 hit points of damage done so far. Now, I mentioned WOT University Clan. WOT University Clan, it's a clan that's open for... There's no statistical requirements or anything like that. It's designed to help people get better. And it doesn't matter if you've just started out in the game, you're at tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or if you're like me, been playing for years and you're up to your tier 10s and all that kind of stuff. I find when I go to the training sessions when I can, that I find that there's something for everybody. It might even be something that you already knew about the game, but it sort of refreshes your memory, if you like. Same reason, elite athlete. It doesn't matter how good you are. If you're an Olympian, you still train, right? So there's no difference for World of Tanks. So WOT University, it's open to everybody. You don't have to be a member of the WOT University clan, and you can be a member of any clan in the world, as long as you participate in the way it's designed to do. Anyway, Tommy's unloading into the 112. That's a preferential matchmaking tier 8 Chinese heavy tank, premium heavy tank. That evens a scoreboard up at 2 apiece. He's still got 2 rounds remaining. What's he going to do? He's on, this is, what's it called? Al Haloof, I think it is. Yep, Al Haloof. Tommy from WOT University clan. Thomark, I should say. His real name's Thomark. I call him Tommy because I like him. He's a nice bloke. Lucky enough to meet the guy at the Sydney event and the Melbourne event last year. Wargaming had some pretty good nights, so he pops one into shoots and tracks. The Lorraine picks up, I think he got some more assisted damage there as well. Pulls back for the reload. This time, he hasn't got too many hit points to play with. He has blocked 550 damage. I've had games in this, mainly in front lines, that sometimes you can block a hell of a lot of damage, but Thomark hasn't blocked all of his shots. It does have a little bit of armour at the front, and it's pretty well sloped as well, so you can pull off some bounces, but it's not the kind of tank I would be relying too heavily on as far as armour goes. Now, the score's 4-3. It's an encounter battle. People are trying to cap. Now, of course, encounter, it can be very, very hard to cap an encounter. It takes a hell of a long time to cap it out. And if somebody rolls onto the cap like they have in this game, then they can block it. Now he just got a shot into the Tiger C, who's on 100 hit points, and he's not looking his way. So Tommy will say, "You beauty, thank you very much." That's his second kill. 3,500 hit points of damage done so far. 2 rounds remaining in the clip. He's not taking a reload because he knows there's a KV3 up there somewhere. Now he can't kill the KV3, but with a bit of help from his friends, he might be able to take him down a peg or two. The T29 would be a pretty tidy one to get rid of for his third kill, which he gets, and now he does take a reload. 6-5 the score, 3,811 damage done, 550 blocked, 663 assisted damage. I mentioned what University Clan, and I'm going to mention them again. If Sunday nights and Wednesday nights, 8 or 9 o'clock, depending on what part of the world you live in, they've got a Discord channel. I'll put the link down below because they are a great bunch, and they're really doing a good thing in the way of teaching new players. But like I said, even if you're not a new player, there's something for everybody, whether it's how to play a particular map. Some people say, look, what's this map? Where do I go on this map? Where do I go on that map? Or one night they do map training, one night they do like game mechanics, other kind of things. Spotting, camouflage, side scraping, that kind of stuff. Something for everybody, trust me. I highly recommend it. Anyway, back to the game. 7-5's the score. 3,811 hit points of damage done by my old mate Thomark from What University Clan. 550 damage blocked. He sees the back of a Tiger 1 and he'll just be saying, no problems. This is just going to be money. Easy money all day long. It's a premium tank, so every shot of damage is worth money. Money, well, not money, credits. I mean credits. You have a good game in a tank like this, you'll make heaps of credits. Now, hopefully, Tommy doesn't make a liar of me. Hopefully he does make a lot of credits in this one. That's probably something I should have checked before I hit the record button. We know he's going to make plenty of credits. He's not running premium ammunition. He's got premium rounds there, and he'll be keeping them for a rainy day, just in case he comes up against something that he needs to dab the 2 key for. But he's been firing standard rounds all day long. Not running food. He's probably running this as a credit maker. This is a tank I would generally run food on, as with all auto loaders. But being French, maybe it's prone to be catching on fire. Maybe just wait. Maybe better off waiting for. Maybe just better off waiting for the clip to reload rather than running food. I'm not sure. Maybe I might check my garage later on and see what I run on mine. Anyway, probably better off doing what Tommy does. Now the the SU 130 PM, the SU 130 PM, the half-past 1. It just fired, so he could confidently roll forward and start shooting. I think the Scorpion G fired as well, but who cares? Because Tommy just puts 2 shots into the top of the premium German tank destroyer and picks up his 5th kill, and there's his 6th kill on the Top Gun with the old man, the M112 Tier 7 American artillery piece. That's the 6th kill. Top Gun, your beauty. 13-6 is the score. Somebody's still that Striv has been sitting on that cap all day. I don't think we'll see how he goes at the end. I'm not sure if he's been trying to cap it or if he was trying to get a good position on the top of that. There was like a mound there. He might have been trying to shoot the enemy team from there, because I think capping in encounter mode can be... Look, if there's one light tanker that is too fast for you to catch, then sure, jump on the cap and try to get him to come back and fight. But to genuinely try to cap out an encounter battle, it can be very challenging indeed. Thomark from What University in the Somua SM. Don't forget to check out What University Clan. The link will be down below for their Discord channel, as well as the clan page on the website. Doing a great service to the World of Tanks community, and I mean that, I really do. And they are, I'm not joking when I say they're nice people as well. I did meet them. I've met a few of them, more than one. I probably met about half a dozen of them at the Sydney one, and a few more at the Melbourne gathering last year. That's absolutely lovely people. So I mean that. That was an ace tanker from the old mate Thomark from What University Clan. The ace tanker mastery badge, Hand of God medal for surviving and winning the game, having received damage from at least 4 different enemy tanks. Bruiser for doing some internal module and crew member damage. Duelist, fire for effect. 27 bonds for that game. High five. Spartan for surviving a ricochet or a non-penetrating shot from an enemy when he was on less than 10% hit points. Remember, he did lose some health in that one. He was pretty low towards the end. High caliber for doing more damage than anybody else. And of course, the Top Gun for picking up those 6 kills. That was 7 kills, 6,326 hit points of damage, 1,868 experience. That's the base score. That's the base experience score. That's not the daily double for the first win of the day or the premium account multiplier. That's the base score. 29 shots fired, 28 hit, 24 penetrated, 6,326 damage, a little bit of assisted damage. And what did we talk about? We said something about credits a few minutes ago. 232,936 credits. That's after tax with a premium account, but of course he did have some boosters running there, and the boosters was worth over 100,000 credits. But even without that, he still would have made around about 100k. Not too bad at all, Tommy. Not too bad at all. Keep up the great work as we move on to game number 2. It's another premium heavy tank. This is the Caernarvon Action X, unless I've pushed the wrong button. No, I haven't. This is the Caernarvon Action X featuring my old mate kainyn. Kainyn from Calm Clan. He's been no stranger. In fact, he's probably been probably one of the first people who ever sent me a replay years ago. Whenever we started doing it, when did we start doing this? Fucking years ago. Anyway, kainyn from Calm Clan. He's in the Caernarvon Action X. This is the premium British heavy tank. Now, this is a tank that I have. He's got a mark of excellence on it. He's got the cool camo on it, which came with the tank. There was there a marathon? I think there was a marathon for this tank, but it was one of those marathons where even if you didn't complete the marathon, you could still get a discount on the tank. At least I think that's how it worked. Now, it's not the biggest gun in the world, which you've just seen. 222 damage you just put into the Alpine Tiger. Well, now he's shot him twice, so now it's 418. What's the gun like? It's an 83.4mm gun. British gun. 230 alpha damage, 226 penetration. With standard, 258 with APCR, which is premium. And the Alpine Tiger, look, he really did make it easy for kainyn. But you got to take the good with the bad. He knew where to shoot him. There's still plenty of enemy tanks there that he should be worried about. And what's going on here? Shoots the Tiger, tracks him. I think he tracks him for another 200 hit points of damage. That brings 1,000 hit points of damage up. Tracks the Tiger again. So he wants to get some assisted damage. He's quite possibly working on remarking this tank. He's put a few shots into the Tiger, hoping for more assisted damage. Of course, I think when you're marking tanks, if you take the tracks off a tank, or if you spot an enemy tank, that helps. Of course, that helps with the marking of the tank. Now he's on the hill in Tundra, and he's found lots of enemy tanks there. Shoots and tracks at UDES 14.5. UDES 14.5 fixes his tracks, but look at the mini map. It's just him and a hawk up on the hill. The UDES is kicking back there. Luckily, the IS-6 didn't shoot him. Look, I reckon if the IS-6 had got him, pretty good chance he would have bounced that shot. Shoots the IS-6, tracks him. The STG tracks kainyn in the Caernarvon Action X, and he's already up to 2,174 hit points of damage, 726 assisted damage. So some of that assisted damage will come from him spotting these tanks, but there's nobody really. Oh, there's a couple of TDs back there sniping. He's up there in the thick of the battle. He's still got. He bounces the UDES and the links. Fires without aiming, shoots the links for 265 hit points. Now he's going to get back here. He doesn't need to worry about artillery. So look, what's he going to do? Is he going to stay here? I reckon he might. He'll be looking at all those tanks. He won't be thinking I'm outnumbered. He'll be thinking, look at all those hit points that I can just smash into. And not only smash into, but by keeping them spotted for those tank destroyers, so he'll be able to get some more assisted damage, like just then. Oh no, he didn't get assisted damage on that kill shot on the stick. Maybe the ISU 152's got enough view range to get that. Who knows? Shoots at UDES 14.5 pretty easily there. Gets another shot of damage. The IS-6 is rolling forward. He shoots the IS-6 and tracks him. Picks up some more assisted damage. It's up to nearly 1,000 now. Pops one into the side of the preferential matchmaking Tier 8 Russian premium heavy tank. And that evens the scoreboard up at 4 apiece. Still 2 tanks up here. The UDES 14.5. That's the standard Swedish medium tank is pretty low. He'll be feeling pretty nervous, so he should. Was that an HE round? It didn't. Maybe it was. It just sounded like an HE round, didn't it? Because HE is going to struggle against the turret of this thing. This thing is it's a cross between a Super Conqueror and a Caernarvon. It's got those shields on the turret, similar to the Super Conqueror. And I'm pretty sure. See those little. You see the gap there between the shield and the turret. Pretty sure that acts as space armor. So things like heat and of course HE are always going to struggle against things like that. It's a pretty groovy looking tank though. Look, it's got the turret with the basket on. They put the shopping on the back. Now he's just going to kick back up here. Just take in this spectacular view from the top of the Tundra Hill. Pops one into the Scorpion G. Bit of a low roll there, but he does get some assisted damage into the Scorpion, into the T28 prototype. Brings his spotted damage or assisted damage up to 1,800, now over 2,000 as he continues to get more spotting damage. So he's spotting for these TDs up here on the hill, as well as doing damage himself. 3,886 hit points of damage done. 1,260 damage blocked. He's still got 1,115 hit points up his sleeve, so he's blocked a lot more. He's only lost 400 health, or a little bit under 400 health. So he's blocked more than he's taken. But looking at the mini-map, all the remaining tanks are over there on the northwest part of the map. So that's where he's going. He's going here as quick as he can. Now, the tank's not normally this fast, folks. We're quicking up the replay. that guy had a really cool name. What's his name? Zombie Mortis. That's a good one. We love the in-game names. I'm not sure if kainyn plays on the Aussie server or the Hong Kong. Let's see. Looking towards the ISU 152. The first shot didn't make the target. The second shot bounces off the Soviet tank destroyer. Now, it has got a pretty big gun, and that's why he's looking a little bit nervous. If that gun hits him, it'll take him down to just a few hundred health. There you go. The ISU 152 shoots and kills the Indian Panzer, Zombie Mortis. What a cool name. 10-6 the score now, so they're winning by 4 tanks. 3,886 damage, 1,500 damage blocked exactly, 2,361 assisted damage. Just looking for the red outline on that tank destroyer. Goes for the shot on the T-26C4 Super Pershing. Doesn't quite land it. There you go. There's the shot on the ISU 152. 12-7, just 3 tanks remaining. The T-34B, the Borsig Waffenträger. T-34B on full health over there, not far from those tank destroyers. I'm not sure if he's been redline sniping all game or what, but that's very interesting for a top tier heavy tank to be on full health at this stage of the game. 13-7. Borsig Waffenträger looking very, very nervous indeed. Of course he's nervous. He gets taken out by the KJ-105. Sniping from back here behind kainyn from Calm Clan, and kainyn now on 1,115 hit points, saying, hold my beer, I've got this. I've got my eye on that T-34B. Probably picked it up on the black market sale. 1,500 hit points, you'll be saying, I want some of that. Not only do I want some of that damage, I want some more assisted damage as well. Looking for a tracking shot. That's the right thing to do. Didn't quite track him that time, but he did take him for 259 hit points. Still firing standard ammunition. Waiting for a tracking shot. Shoots him, tracks him, and damages him. Picks up another 800 assisted damage for that well-timed tracking shot. And that, my friends, is going to be an ace tanker. You know it. You know it as much as I do. Let's have a look at the result before we move on to game number 3. That was kainyn from Calm Clan in the premium tier 8 British heavy tank. The Caernarvon Action X. Did I say the Centurion Action X? I wouldn't have. No, I wouldn't have. I'm a professional. The Caernarvon Action X, the tier 8 premium British heavy tank. Not the medium. The Centurion Action X is the medium at tier 10, of course. The Caernarvon Action X, of course, that's what we said. That was an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for kainyn from Calm Clan. The Spotter Medal for all that assisted damage. Bruiser Medal. Fire for effect. 2 bonds. You got the Confederate Medal for shooting more enemy tanks than anyone else. And, of course, he got the High Caliber for doing more damage than anybody else in the world. 4,757 hit points of damage, 3 kills, 1,752 base experience, 32 shots fired, 28 hit, 23 penned, 1,500 damage blocked exactly, 3,163 assisted damage, and he even made 83,500 credits with a standard account in that 7-minute game. Not too bad at all. Even though he's not running a premium account, he still made some pretty dank credits because he was firing standard rounds all day long, and of course, not only that, he had an absolutely fantastic game as well. As we move on to game number 3. Game number 3 features how do you say this? Intizando. I just call him Inti. Inti's part of 2AR clan, and he's in the IS-3. Why wouldn't he be in the IS-3? 2AR, a wonderful clan indeed. Tier 8 Clan Wars clan is what you would call them. Occasionally they do tier 10s, but tier 8 is their focus. At least that's what I think. And the IS-3 is a pretty solid tier 8 tank to have for competitive gameplay at tier 8. Here he goes. He's on mines and he's not stuffing around. Straight to the middle of the map. Top tier in this game. Inti from 2AR in the IS-3. Let's have a look at the gun. He's got 14 standard rounds, 122mm gun, 390 alpha damage, which is cool. 225 penetration with standard. Auto aims on the Tiger 1. Lucky enough for it to land. 225 penetration with standard. 265 with APCR. Now I'm tipping he's got 14 and 14 because he runs the 14, the premium ones probably for Clan Wars and the standard ones for players. Finds the T-34-2, tracks him and takes him for 337 damage. He does cop a damaging shot from the Chinese medium tank. Looking for another damaging shot. Shoots him, sets him on fire. Burn, baby, burn. And that's the first kill of the game. 1-2 is the score. Intizando from 2AR clan. In the IS-3, 1,340 damage done so far. 1,530 damage blocked. A little bit of assisted damage. And we heard that magical ping of a mission. He needs to do he needs to cap. I'm not sure if he's going to cap this one for that mission. And needs to do 3k damage and 2 kills for the other mission. I reckon he might have a chance of getting this one. This is the Double or Nothing Union number 9 mission for the Excalibur. Let's see if he can get this one. I'm not sure. I'm not going to have a sneak peek at the result. We'll see if he can do that without us looking at the result. 1-2's the score. 1 kill so far for Intizando from 2AR clan. He's got a dead driver. He hasn't, I don't think he's realised he's got to get driver. It bounces the LT-432 for 180 hit points of damage. So his mission's to do 3,000 and get 2 kills. Pops another shot into the AMX M449, the Liberté tank. That's what I call it anyway. That's a French premium heavy tank. 1-3 the score now. He's be thinking here, going, well, he's got plenty of hit points. He's got 1,066 hit points up his sleeve. Looking at the AMX M449. What's still back there? Tiger 1, sniping like a tank destroyer. That's an interesting life choice there from the Tiger. Then again, the Tiger 1's not known as being that super duper, but shoots and kills the AMX M449. That's the 2 kills he's got for completion with honours. And now he wants to get. He'll only need a couple more shots to get the primary part of this mission. Another 182 hit points of damage for the damage component of that mission. Unit number 9, looking towards the IS. Will the IS poke or will he not? 5-3's the score, so they've made a bit of a comeback. Gotten rid of a few tanks. A few of them are tier 8 tanks as well on the enemy side. There's artillery. Of course, that's a good feeling when artillery lands on you. Only gets him for 258 hit points, leaves him on 572. A lot of map ping going. He's going. That's where that's where the Tiger is, or that's where the artillery might have shot him from. 6-3's the score. 2 kills to Intizando from 2AR clan. In the IS-3, 2,818 hit points of damage. 2 kills. He's on a mission to get 3,000 damage and 2 kills. He's already got the 2 kills. One more damaging shot should do it. Aims at the IS shot. Goes a little bit high. Russian guns. You got to love them. Who doesn't love Russian guns? That IS is clearly looking over towards the 1-2 line. Waits and waits and waits. He shoots again. There you go. Mission complete. You'll beauty. He's already completed it with honours. He got the 2 kills, so that'll count as 2 of these mission components. But now he wants to win this game, so he shoots and kills the IS, and now the score's 9-4. Let's have another look at that other mission. He's not gonna. Oh, if he caps it, no, he might cap it. I'm not sure if this is gonna be one of those capping games. Puts a shot into the IKV 90B, and he gets killed by the TS5. That's a premium, non-turreted American tank destroyer that killed the Swedish one. 10-4 the score now. Only 5 tanks remaining. The Remy Borsig Waffenträger is the only tier 8 tank, and there he is. Just as he shoots, someone else seagulls the kill, and that brings the score back to 11-4. 3 kills to Intizando from 2AR clan. One of the best clans in the unit. Part of the 1AR, part of the AR group, the AR family. Use the same Discord as 1AR, so you can catch up with all the 1AR celebrities as well as all the clowns, and have a great time. Do the countings, do the shenanigans, do all that kind of stuff. If you're looking to play in tier 8 competitive gameplay, i.e. Clan Wars, I think they're doing. They do. What's the other thing that we do sometimes? What's it called? Campaigns and stuff. They do campaigns when they're tier 10s, but they also do tier 8 Clan Wars. They're growing at an exponential. Is that the word? They're doing well. They're doing very, very well indeed. Looking for the arty, takes his time, aims, and says, "Bang! You are mine." There goes the arty. 4 kills, 4,204 damage, 15-4. Comfortable win in the end. Did he get that? No, he didn't cap it, so it doesn't matter. But he got that other mission. He got the mission for the Excalibur, which is more important than whatever the other one was to cap it. It's too hard to cap sometimes. Anyway, Intizando from 2AR clan. What a legend. I think that's the first replay he sent me. And a well-deserved win, a well-deserved ace tanker mastery badge, bruiser medal, hand of God for surviving and winning, having received damage from at least 4 different enemy tanks. The arsonist for setting someone on fire was the first tank. It was the T-34-2. Duelist, fire for effect, fighter medal, shell proof, cutler bond, steel wall, high caliber. He got the lot. He carried the hell out of it. 1,319. Basic experience, 4,603 damage done, 4 kills for the mission, 16 shots fired, 12 hit and they all penned. 1,800 from a distance of more than 300 metres. That's when he was shooting at those campers at the back. Not because he was at the back. That's because he was right in the thick of it, having an absolute ripper. 2,280. Damage blocked by armour. And he even made 32 and a bit thousand credits. That's after tax. With a premium account in that 5.5 minute game. Ace team of Muppets. Yeah, well, there were a few passengers there. There were definitely a few passengers there, that's for sure. But the enemy team, I don't think the enemy team didn't have any heroes in that one. Let's move on to our 4th and final replay in today's Tier 8 Extravaganza. Now, this is no stranger to this channel. This is PanzerBurner. PanzerBurner in the Rimby Borsig. I know that's not how you say it, but I reckon it sounds pretty cool. The Rimby Borsig Waffenträger, the Tier 8 tank destroyer. The one with a turret. He's just been spotted. He's been spotted by one of these wheelie tanks. He aims, but he doesn't aim properly, and he shoots. But what are we on? He's lost a little bit of health there. What's the map called again? Mannerheim line. It used to be called Arctic Region. Let's still call it Arctic Region. Let's be nostalgic. PanzerBurner from NVClan in the Rimby Borsig Waffenträger. Now, of course, this bad boy's got two options for the gun. There's 128mm, and there's this bad boy, the 150mm. 750 alpha damage. That's massive at Tier 8. 215 penetration. That's with standard rounds. Heat rounds is 334. That's a pretty handy up as far as millimetres of penetration go. And of course, there's an HE option. We'll see if he does that. We'll see if he uses the HE option at any site. He's got 8 of them, so maybe he's contemplating it. He's got AP rounds loaded to start with. Looking at the... Oh, this is fantastic for 757. Wow. Oh, I didn't realise it was so loud. Maybe I'll rebuy this thing. I mean, I've got a Scorpion G, but the Scorpion G doesn't have that big... Oh, he's coming out for another look, this guy. Don't tell me. He's not gonna do it, is he? No, he's not. Pulls back. Is he on a mission or anything? He's got to get 6 hits. This is for the 260. And the other one is to get 8 rewards. I don't know if he's going to get 8 rewards. But I think that mission is to do it over any number of battles, so we don't worry about that one. So he wants 6 hits. He'll go, surely. You wouldn't have sent me the replay. Blind fires towards the Tiger P, I think it was. The score's 2-1. PanzerBurner from NVClan. In the Rimby Borsig Waffenträger, the Tier 8 German turreted tank destroyer. The one that people used to use before the Scorpion G came out. This thing used to be well known. Oh, he knew that Spick was going to be there. Did I say Spick? The SPIC, I don't know, what do you call it? The German light tank, the Tier 7 light tank. Shoots him and kills him for 553 hit points. Well, that's another... What the hell? Why didn't that count for armor penetrating hit? Okay, maybe... That's gone down to 0. Maybe there's a bug in that one. Oh, I reckon he'll get this for sure. Unfortunately, his platoon mate, I don't know what his name is. What is woe plus woe? Unfortunately, his teammate got taken out. But that's okay. He'll carry this by himself. He's on 2 kills now. Gets the kill on the Hotchkiss, the EBR Tier 7 French wheeled light tank. 4-4 is the score. Now you'd think the French wheeled light tanks would be like the anti-Rimby Borsig Waffenträger kind of tank, wouldn't you? As he shoots the SU 101 for 807. That's massive. But PanzerBurner is showing that these French wheeled light tanks aren't too hard to deal with in this thing. This is the kind of tank that the French wheeled light tank would normally be a counter for, I guess. You know, outspot these things or outfind and flank them. But he's already killed 2 of them. He killed the EBR 75 FL10, the premium French wheeled light tank, and he also killed the Hotchkiss. That's his 2 kills of this guy. No, he killed the Spick. Anyway, he shot one of them. Who knows? 5-5's the score. PanzerBurner from MV-Clan. He's on 2,500 damage done. He's got 55 assisted damage. It all counts. 6-6 is the score now. The 2 Arties just killed each other somebody else killed the M12 on the enemy team, and the Panther killed the Lorraine 15550 on PanzerBurner's team. No more artillery in this game. He peeks the corner, shoots and hits the Panther for 617. Takes 132 in return. Waits for that gun to reload. I mean, it is big and derpy. There's 4 tanks up there. And there's one of them. Side of the turret for 752 hit points. Into the IS. Takes him down to a 1-shot. 7-7's the score now. 2 kills to PanzerBurner from NVClan. 3,909 hit points of damage. This looks like it's fixed itself now. He needs 2 more penetrating shots. And he'd also like some kills for the secondary conditions. Bang goes the Panther. We know it's a penetrating shot. He needs 5 kills for completed with honours. Let's see if he can get 5 kills. He's got 3. And he only needs 1 more penetrating shot, but he needs 2 more kills for the mission. 8-8 is the score. He's got 1 mark of excellence on the barrel. Good night to the Lorraine. He's completed the mission. Well, it says he needs 1 more for honours. He's got a mark of excellence on that. And the thing about the German marks of excellence, they do look like They look like there's 3. He wants another kill. If he gets another kill, he'll get this mission with honours. It's a challenger on 473 hit points. Should be no problems whatsoever killing him. He has got enough hit points to take a shot from the British tank destroyer. But there's also there's a Mutz. But the Mutz has gone miles away, back down in the south. Let's go. Oh, the Hotchkiss is going for the challenger. I reckon I would have went for the challenger just for the kill, wouldn't you? I don't know. Who knows? But he knows what he's doing. PanzerBurner knows exactly what he's doing. PanzerBurner from Envy Clan coming around the mountain, looking at the Caernarvon. This is the standard. It's not the same Caernarvon we just saw. He loses his engine and tracks with that APCR round from the Caernarvon, but he shoots and kills him, and that gets him the completion with honours for that mission for the Object 260. I'll tell you what, the Object 260 is a ripper of a tank. Now he's waiting to aim towards the 53 TP Tier 8. He shoots and it hits too, sets him on fire as well. But it looks like he had an automatic fire extinguisher. Brings the damage up to 6,000 hit points. That's 5 kills. He wants one more. He's hungry for a top gun. There's 3 tanks remaining. They're all one-shots. And is he loading? He's loading HE. He is too. He's loading HE because they're all so low. That SU 101 that we just saw was on about 50 hit points. The 53 TP is on 140. Now the 53 TP is the only one remaining. Now there he goes, misses out on the top gun, but he carries the hell out of that one. Says to his platoon mate, GG, not too bad at all. Let's have a look at the result and see how he went and see if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Not only was that an ace tanker mastery badge, not only was it an ace, it was his second mark of excellence. 2 marks of excellence on the Remy Borsig Waffenträger Tier 8 German turreted tank destroyer, the one with the excellent camo rating, and that gun, the 150mm. Wow. When I had mine, I remember reading about it and everyone saying, nah, go for the 128, you get more pen. It's more accurate, that kind of stuff. Anyway, he's going for the big gun, and some people love it. Some people love the big gun, and I can see why. Certainly not the most accurate thing in the world, but it looks fun. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, Bruiser Medal, Duelist, Fighter, Fire for Effect. He only got 1 bond for that. It was a high caliber, just missed out on the in the top gun by 1 click of the fire extinguisher on that Polish heavy tank. Would have been a top gun. 1,323 base experience, 5 kills, 6,077 damage done. He fired 13 shot, 11 hit, 10 penetrated, a little fair amount of it, half of it sniped, bit of assisted damage, and he even made credits, 22,500 credits after tax in that 7-minute game. Wow, what an extravaganza. That was PanzerBurner from Envy Clan in the Remy Borsig Waffenträger. Intizando from 2AR Clan. Check out 2AR. I'll put their link down below if you're interested in Tier 8 Clan Wars. Get on board at 2AR. Use the same Discord channel as 1AR and 1ARM, and you'll be able to talk to the same clowns that hang around 1AR and 1ARM as well. And very welcoming bunch as well. And if you've got the right tanks, I'm sure you'll have a great time over there, that's for sure. Kainyn from Calm in the Caernarvon Action X Premium British Tier 8 Heavy. And my old mate Tommy from WOT University. Check them out as well. Another link will be down there with WOT University's details. Wednesdays and Sundays they do training, and he was in the Somua SM 5-shot auto-loading Premium French Heavy Tank. That's about it. Don't forget the $1,000 is still up for grabs. So check out the details down below. Check us out on Discord, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. 1,000 on YouTube, 1,000 on Twitch. We'll give away $1,000 as long as we hit those targets by the end of August. That's the simple version. There'll be a more nuts and bolts video coming out a little bit later about that. Once again, thanks for the replays, everybody. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care and see you all next time.